How's everybody doing? I want to come to you today. This is the last Saturday, month of July 2023. Today is my 1-year anniversary of coming up here and becoming a customer of this establishment behind me, 101 Poker Katy. And a year ago I did a video with a review on my first impression, so I wanted to do a follow-up review a year later. Today they were having their $10,000 giveaway where they were doing a random drawing every 30 minutes for $500. I just played a 7-hour session, and anyways, it was a losing session, so I'm coming to you, so you, based on what I'm saying, I'm going to be saying this even with having a losing session every 7 hours. The place was somewhat packed with 11 tables that were full, playing 9-handed. Every 30 minutes, giving away, starting at 1 o'clock all the way up to 10 p.m., giving out $500 every hour. I mean, you can't beat that with a stick. That's generally every last Saturday of the month. So that's one reason to come out here. Next Saturday, they're going to have a customer appreciation free roll tournament. They do that the first Saturday of every month. The prize pool on that typically is a Hold'em, a round of Hold'em, then a round of Omaha. The prize pool on that averages somewhere around 14,000. 6 months ago, it was averaging in about 17,000. Now it's 15,000. Not bad. The other thing that this club offers, which is typically the middle Saturday of the month, they have a $360 buy-in, no-limit tournament. I played in that 4 times, and they guaranteed $10,000 the first. They had a record turnout this last month of 159, which was pretty cool. This particular tournament averages 120, 120-ish. But they guarantee $10,000 for first place. I played it 4 times. I've made the final table once in 8th place. This last month, I'm 13th, cash. Month before that, 16th, cash. The one time I didn't cash out of 4, I had a pocket aces cracked, all in pre-flop for 100,000 chip pot. Called off by King Queen, who runner with me. But otherwise, it's a pretty good tournament to come play in if you're a Hold'em tournament player. Some of the other things they do, I mean, when I got here, I had breakfast, which I got here and started the table at about noon. Great breakfast menu. I just finished, as I said, 7 hours, had a steak dinner. Then taken off. I mean, typically food for cash players is comp. Drinks are comp. Had a couple beers. Not a big drinker, but I did indulge today. Maybe that's why I had a losing session. So take that for whatever it's worth to you. They had tournaments every day, typically $100 tournaments. Tomorrow they'll have a bomb punt tournament, which is $20, but that's a misnomer because people are just reloading and reloading. So it ends up being a lot more than $20. But the place is pretty good. I highly recommend it. I've been coming out here for a year. Even after having a losing session, this place is great. The people are great. The dealers are above average. The floor people are above average. The kitchen is fantastic. The food is unbelievable. Me personally, my grocery bills have been cut in half just because of coming out here. Although it's kind of a thing, if you have a losing session, it's some of the most expensive free food you can get if you factor in the fact that you're thinking about that and then losing at the poker tables. But if you're having a winning session, it's a great situation. I don't know what all else to say, what else I touched on last month. All I can say is, action. Talk about the action. Yeah, there are some old man coffees. There are some nits that play here. But typically, the action is pretty spread out. There are quite a few maniacs. Buy-ins at the cash tables, minimum is $100, but your average person is buying in between $300 and $500. So there's money on the table. You can make some decent money. The game is playing 1-3. It plays. I watch a lot of YouTube videos out in Vegas. The 1-3 here plays easily as big as the 2-5 out in Vegas, if not sometimes the 5-10, with the exception of the buy-ins. The buy-ins will be higher out there. You see more people buying in for the $1,500, but the action, they're not playing any more aggressive, even though they're deeper stacked. So there's money on the table, considering it's a 1-3. If you're a PLO player, which I haven't been because I don't think I'm deep enough bankrolled, but if you are, there's always PLO going, and the money on the PLO tables gets pretty big. The pots get pretty big, so if you're someone that actually crushes PLO, you ought to be coming out here. Once again, this is a 1-year anniversary follow-up on this place. I give this place easily out of 10 stars a 9.5. I mean, anything I'd say on the negative side or the downward side would be minimal. It's very convenient for me because I live out in Katy, so it's a 10-minute drive. But even if you live somewhere else in Houston, this is the place to come to. I mean, they give also some incentives. If you start the table in the morning, like at 11 o'clock or whatnot, they'll throw in $100 on, you know, some type of promo just to get the game started. They do similar things on the weekends sometimes. Football squares, they do that during football season, which a month from now we'll be getting into the football season. Last year, I think I won 2 of the football squares for $500 each. So although in the football I wasn't as fortunate, on this giveaway over the last year, I think I've hit that either 4 or 5 times. So I made an extra $2,000 to $2,500 on these monthly 10,000 giveaways where they're giving out $500 every half an hour. I highly recommend y'all come out and check it out for yourself and evaluate it for yourself. If you're a poker player and you want something different, try something new, come out here and give this a try. I don't think you'll regret it, especially on the weekends. But the games are going pretty solid on the weekdays too. This is Eric. Please give me a thumbs up, a like, a subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see if this video does as well as the one I put out last year, which happens to be my #1 most viewed video. I'd love to give this video or that video a run for its money. Have a great day.